Hello, everyone, and welcome to Help Action Needed. I am Mika, guest GMing here to give Sean a little breaky break because sometimes I'll say, "Hey, can I play this?" and he'll say, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And so here we are. Um, Today we are playing a Sagas game called "Transforming Lesbian Cars from Space." I am your humble host, Mika, humble GM, not so humble. Look at these. I'm not humble. Um, let's go ahead and introduce everyone right now. Just a quick who you are. We'll start with On.
I was looking at the layout, and it's great because I am a top. Um,
No, last time I heard you said you were a bottom.
shh, shh, shh.
Just saying that's what you told Story Dad.
It's true. Anyways, there goes the joke being ruined. Anyways, this is your friendly bottom top here named Onduin, and I'm a director producer over at Roll D5. That's ROLE D5, where we specialize in playing indie TTRPGs because there's more than 5e out there, and we want to show you. Do you want me to introduce my character at
No,
all,
no.
or
We will
hold
get to
hold
character
steady?
introductions in just a moment.
Cool. If you want to know anything about me, you can find it over there. Always doing stuff all over the place. That's it. Bye.
Bye. Okay.
Do I popcorn?
Yes, popcorn, please.
Hi, Moz.
Hi.
I had to go in the same order.
Yeah. I was like, for sure, please don't make eye contact.
I
Hello.
just spilled
Hi,
wine
I'm
all over
Maz.
myself.
It's Wednesday, but my brain doesn't know it. So here we are. We're gonna play some transforming cars from space. I love it. So I do voice acting cool things over at my stream at Mozzarella with 3 L's. I know one day I'll get the 2 L's one day. And then over at Starcrawl RPG. We just finished our Wander Home game, so there's a lot of cool things coming out in April. So definitely go drop a follow, check us out. But after you do, make sure you come back because we have things to do with cars and racing. And is it our budding romance? I don't know. I had to bring that back. Over to
Is
you,
this
Jen.
romance?
Hi everyone,
Popcorn Jenna. Yeah.
I am Jenna Daggers, which is the name you can find me at across all different places of the internet. But you can also find me here every Sunday for the Down the Forest Road show. And shortly, you'll be able to find a little Curse of Strahd actual play called Pangs and Fangs over on my channel. And I'm going to popcorn it over to Kim.
Hi, hello, I'm Kim. You can find me on the internet at Do on a Tree, do like the drop. And you can also mostly find me over on 5 Gems in a Trench Coat. We are a TTRPG actual play podcast where we rotate tabletop systems and GMs each season. We're currently in our little between seasons lull, but if you follow us, you'll see some stuff soon. And I will popcorn it over to Tamlin.
Hello, I'm Tanlin. I'm currently in the same room as Kim. Shh. I'm also on 5 Gems in a Trench Coat as a GM and also the resident art gremlin. I do art all the time for everyone, all the time. You can find me Gremlin Frog Art, FROGGART, on everything.
Hi, Baxter. Baxter currently wants to sit up on my lap, but not right now, buddy. Okay, now let's get started. You and your friends have been tricked into a 10,000-year racing contract, forced to travel the universe to various racing locations. In today's race, the planet Earth. This is transforming lesbian cars from space. Set to a soundtrack of mostly Tegan and Sarah songs, you barrel through the grody vacuum of space with nothing but a sponsor and a dream, heading towards your next racetrack on the planet Earth. At first, everything around you is black, like Vanta black, but slowly you see specks and then gaseous planets, an asteroid belt, and finally the little blue marble that is your destination. Static, Then the announcer, Penelope Titstop, chimes in. Welcome to race 424,242. Let's introduce our contestants. We'll start with Tanlin. Introduce your lesbian space car.
All right. So I think the camera is like panning over, and then like flying overhead is this giant like blue gray monster truck with like blue flames on the side. Just crash landing with like a big boombox on the back that's like and then like transforms into this like I don't know how to describe it other than butchy robot lady. Like what else? What else is it? And the license plate like stays on her chest, and it says BB3K, short for Butchbuster 3000, and that's her.
Oh my gosh. Let's jump to Jenna.
I will be playing Henrietta Hearst, a very goth hearse accented with silver chrome with a 210 black and white leather interior. It has little studded wheels on the chromed out hubcaps, and you'll also see a like kind of chain ornamented bumper on either end. And she transforms into like a little rockabilly pinup model. You know, like the little bandana, winged liner.
All right. Maz.
There is a moment of silence before the ground starts to shake, and suddenly this Subaru brought from like the 19 I don't remember the date when this came out, the 1978 rolls in without the back, and it is bright pink. Has like the handles brats like slapped on the side, and a license plate that says their name Rev rolls in. They have like speakers blasting and a bumper with, well, little spikes, but as they come in, with, like, their lifted spirits and a lifted suspension, they just, like, roll in. Um, you just hear them say, "Anybody wanna ride?"
Nice. Kim, we pan over to your lesbian space car.
Love that. Yeah, so I think we pan over and we see this sort of pastel pink colored Toyota Tacoma. Um, you don't know entirely how, but she has a little cowboy hat, and on that cowboy hat, there's a little tiara. And her license plate is bedazzled, and it has her name on there. I hate with the number 8 working with the shorthand N at the end. But she goes by 80, and she's just there getting ready to race.
Then finally, on.
I want to preface the rest of the game by saying I over prepared. My husband and I are a Subaru family, and he is a car guy. So all of these things that I will be saying may sound confusing, but they are legit, and I'll try to explain them. But it things kind of go quiet before the last car comes out, almost as if they're shy. And then very slowly and elegantly out rolls a 2005 Subaru Forester XT. These are commonly known as toasters because they're very boxy. And that is exactly what is on the license plate, except the A is a 4. And the gleaming color of this car shifts from purple to blue depending on like the angle you look at her from. And she has these decals all along the side of like stars and clouds, but they are all white. um and their human form is almost exactly the same, except they have very long flowing white hair and almost like elvish features. Um, and with this, it's very important to say to anybody who's into cars that a majority of this car has STI components, which sounds funny because you think sexually transmitted infection. No, that is not the case. Subaru STI is a racing model type car. So they are decked out with these beautiful 17-inch Yakima Avid 1s white wheels. And they are gorgeous and shining. And they look like they could be holding secrets. You're muted.
Sorry. Go ahead and just take an inspiration
Fuck yeah.
to use for any role you want, because you really did your research.
Yeah.
All right. A hologram of Penelope Titstop stands in front of you, holding the checkered flag. As the timer goes down, 3, 2, 1, beep, and the flag goes down. I need each of you to make a drive check for me. This will be a D10 unless you have an ability that says otherwise.
Like driving?
Yes, like driving.
I also have sprint to move short distances quickly.
Yeah, I'll allow that. And after you do this, I'll describe the space you're working with. That's a 5 and a 6 and a 4. That's a 3 from us. Jenna, what did you get?
7.
7. All right. And if y'all want, you can go into our safety checklist. There's actually a blank space where classes are supposed to be, and you can start adding your numbers in there if you would like. All right. So currently, in the lead is Maz. So your first location is just getting into Earth, the junk satellites orbiting the planet. According to your roadside Milky Way galaxy travel guide, the perimeter of planet Earth is surrounded by junk machine parts meant as a defensive system against deep space turtles, which definitely do not exist. Instead, they just kind of make it difficult for you to enter or leave the planet and are your first obstacle of this race. Now, Maz, because you rolled the highest, as you peel out in front, you see a legally distinct space item cube and you ram into it. I need you to roll for me a d10 to see if you get anything good.
A 4.
A 4. You're now a Muppet car.
Oh my.
This doesn't really
God.
do anything for you, except you're now partially felt. Yeah.
Can my seats be?
Following behind, is your character's name still Corrine?
Oh no, I changed it to Rev.
Rev. Excellent. Following closely behind Rev, we've got BB3K. And then Toaster. AT. And then trailing behind, Jenna, what is your character's name again?
Henrietta Hearst.
Henrietta Hearst. Excellent. Now everything seems to be okay. We will quickly do a round of combat where you can try and sabotage everyone else. Each successful hit will add a number to everyone's current score. So we'll start with Rev. Actually, since you are in the lead, you have an opportunity to find a way to sabotage someone else. I'll remind you, you are surrounded by junk as you're going down this lesbian flag colored road that's going straight into the planet. You've got basically anything around you. You name it, you probably got it. I'm easy.
Hmm. I think with all the junk that is around them, they're going to try and do that, little switcheroo where the sign says go this way, but the sign just turns to the left instead. And then maybe with whatever junk is there, make it look like the path is the lesbian flag kind of going this way while Rev continues onward.
All right, I'm going to need a roll from you. And depending
Yes.
which again this roll will determine how many people get affected by this. Remember, this is a roll under system.
Hmm.
Game line.
We love it. What would you like me to roll? I did take the trait for big.
Ooh,
Don't know
what
what
does
that
that do
means,
for you?
but I don't know. It just makes me big.
Oh,
So
I think it
if it makes it
ups
easier to
your
move the
size.
yeah,
You know
if it
what?
makes it
Why
easier
not?
okay,
We'll
then
have you roll a
D8 it is.
D8. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Funny enough, I almost took that too.
um just want to say I looked up Brett and it makes sense for Rev by drive recreational all-terrain transporter. Like, what do you got? And that's a 2.
Oh god. With a 2, we'll go ahead and say that affects the next 3 people. They're gonna have to make some sort of intelligence roll to see if they go the right or wrong way. Yeah,
Iffy.
that's right. So yeah, you were so far ahead that you manage to do that, and you're going down your way. I will say, because BB3K was right after you, they do not fall for it. So BB3K, it is now your turn. What, if anything, are you going to do to try and make things a bit more difficult for those around you?
You know, okay. So there's rubble all around, right? I was
Yes.
wondering if I could blast my boombox in the back to see if I can like obscure the highway,
Ooh, okay, okay.
like the vibrations. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Roll for vibrations.
Okay, I don't know what that would be.
I know. Roll a D10. Roll a D10 for
Okay.
me. Let's see what this does.
Okay.
Depending how miserable you fail, it may add to your number.
I got a 9.
Whoa. With a
Yeah.
9, we're going to add +1 to your total score. So you're at a 5 now instead of a 4. Remember, you want the lowest number by the end of this
Yeah.
race.
Okay.
We'll say it's like an extra mile out of your way you're essentially having to go.
Yeah, I got too caught up in the beat. I was having a good time. I started busting a move and then realized I had to race. Yeah, it happens all the time.
What's the beat? What's the sick
Just-
beat?
Like those like deep like funk, like the funk, like you know what I'm talking about, where it's like all bass. That
Yes. Boom, boom, boom.
yeah,
Unfortunately, the bass starts to fizzle out and it just doesn't do what you want it to do. You're too caught up in the moment.
devastating.
Go ahead and roll for Toaster. Is that how you like your character's name pronounced?
Yep. Toaster.
Yeah, cool.
That's me.
Toaster.
That's Toaster.
First, I need you to roll an intelligence roll to see if you believe in this detour or not.
That depends on what a 2 is going to get me.
Well, a 2 means you definitely survive. And by
That's good.
survive, I mean you don't go you don't go left, you go right. You realize lesbian flag. Just follow the lesbian flag. Dadoy, Britta.
That's a toy. Bagels.
Bagel. I went to New York once. It's pronounced bagel. Anyway, is there anything you're going to try and do to disrupt any other play? You can specifically target a player if you would like.
No.
No?
No.
Is this where you're going to end? You're just going to bide your time?
Correct.
Correct. All right. Up next, we have 80.
Hi, hello. Do you need me to make a roll to see if I can suss out?
Yep.
All right. That'll be a 3.
A 3. All right, you succeed and go the correct way. You are not tricked by this diverging path.
Wonderful. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna try to do here. I wanna try to do a thing. Could I try to like so like my little license plate thingamajiggy is like bedazzled. Could I try to like catch the light so I blind anyone behind me?
Henrietta Hearst. All right, yeah, go ahead and roll for that. Do you have a specific ability
Let me
for it,
see.
or is it just going to be a straight up D10?
I think it's just gonna be vibes. Yeah, it's just gonna be vibes.
All right, roll for me.
That'll be a 2.
Ooh, Henrietta Hearst, can you go ahead and roll a competing for me?
Sure thing. That will be a 3. So I'm assuming that is not enough.
Just
That's okay.
barely. And this is going to give you disadvantage on your intelligence roll at the start of your turn as well. So go ahead and describe for me, AD, how this blinding effect works before we jump into Henrietta Hearst.
So I think as racing along, right, and I'm looking at the road, and I'm like, we're coming up at this fork in the road, and I'm like, well, I'm following the flag, and I make this like sick nasty like turn, and it catches the light just right, and it blinds the person behind me.
Beautiful. Henrietta Hearst, this person being blinded is you. How are you reacting to this?
I would imagine it would be the equivalent of like trying to reach for something while you're still trying to keep your eyes on the road. And my turn is about to happen, right?
Yes.
So I think what Henrietta is going to do in retaliation is use her funeral procession ability and use the move the fuck out of my way ability, like so that the person in front of me has disadvantage on their next roll.
Excellent. Yes, this is an ability you worked with together. For one effort, you are granting disability. So 80, you have disability on your next roll. Now 80, I need you, or not 80, sorry, Henrietta, I need you to roll with disadvantage.
Okay. So 1 and a 3.
Damn, yeah, with the 3,
Yeah.
you two are not tricked
Trying
by
to
the
go.
sign. I am so sorry, Rev, but your trap seems to have not worked as well as you were hoping. You are all now making it further towards the planet. And I will say at this moment in time, because this is like part reality show, at any point you can ask another player to do a confessional booth moment, should you so choose. But before we get to that part, you see Henrietta behind you, a giant, shadowy blob, somehow darker than the Vanta Black, like true black number 3 black. As it pops up, its large mouth opens wide to reveal this white nothingness. And it takes a bite on the lesbian track behind you, and you see these green eyes pop open, and it smiles wickedly, and it starts gnawing behind you as you go. You see, I have rolled for on the plot twist table, and a kaiju arises to try and destroy you all, eating the racetracks behind you. This is the green-eyed monster, and the green-eyed monster is so jealous that y'all are cars and you get a race. The green-eyed monster has no legs, has no wheels. It is just a blob, which makes it kind of difficult to race as a blob, because they can't really like they're just kind of there. They can't really race, and y'all need to speed up. I'm gonna have you roll. I'm gonna have you roll a driving check again. So go ahead, and when you roll, go ahead and add that to the number that's already on the sheet for me.
So would you consider this kaiju number 10?
Yes. We'll call this kaiju number 42.
Kaiju number 69?
Yeah, kaiju number 69. Nice.
Oh wait, I spread that's a D8.
Watching to see these numbers change. You
I
see
do
that
change.
it's catching up to you. Henrietta, you are currently in the most danger. And in this moment,
80.
if any of you roll a 1 or a 2, let me know.
I rolled a 2, but
Oh,
it didn't
excellent. So BB3K and Henrietta, the two of you actually get items in front of you. Legally distinct space item cubes pop up. Go ahead and roll a d10.
5.
5. So with the 5, you get an item. Go ahead and roll a d8.
1.
1. Rickenbacker Model 4001 bass guitar, a weapon. It's blue, or you think it's blue. You're colorblind, so things like color don't actually mean all that much to you. You see this in the space junk floating by, and you reach out and you grab it, and you've got this nice little weapon you can use now.
Confessional.
Oh, confessional. Okay. Before we resolve Talon's role, BB3K's role, tell me, Henrietta Hearst, you are suddenly thrust into a confessional moment. You're taken out of reality just briefly, where you look into the camera with Penelope Titstop behind it. Give us a confessional of what you're thinking in this moment, whether about the race or just something dumb.
I think she's going to start this off with like a little look up smolder from her winged eyeliner. And if you look down at her hands, you'll notice that 2 of the fingers are short and the rest are pointed. And she'll just take the bass and just do one strum and look at dramatically at the camera and just says, I can't wait to pluck their strings. And then that's it.
Slay car, slay. All right, Talon, what did you roll?
Okay, I got an 8.
Ooh, okay. So with an 8, you get a spare tire.
Yay! I needed one of those.
So there's
As if
no
you go into this race without a spare tire.
You know, I go by vibes. That's
is
I
this
just show
is
up.
this your character talking smack? Because let's get into this role playing. It's about time you racers start talking to each
Are
other.
we like on a
even though
comms
you're being
radio?
chased. Yeah, you're
like,
on the
with each
comms
other?
radio.
Okay.
So like you can shit talk even though there's a giant space Eldritch Terror kaiju behind you.
Oh, did you not bring a spare tire with you?
No. I usually just like show up and race and do good. And I don't
So
really have to
that's-
try.
Oh, so that's why you've been losing. How funny.
Interesting you say that from behind me.
Not for long.
Cut it. Cut it.
Got the comms. Oh my gosh. All right, so in this moment, you can continue to race forward. You can try and sabotage each other directly again. You can try and do something against the big bad. You can like stop and try and combine your powers for a quick fight.
Oh shoot.
We're going to start off with a Toaster, currently at the lowest number.
I just realized I should change my voice because I recently learned I could do a very good uwu anime girl voice. So I think I might have to change.
Do it.
It sent a gay friend of mine into a bit of a tizzy. Anyways, so it's my turn, and I ended up rolling a 5 against this kaiju.
Oh, so you're attacking the kaiju directly?
Oh no, I'm not attacking it directly. Sorry, my bad. I'm going to activate shield cover, which looks like a giant bubble in the shape of my car, just enveloping me.
Yes.
And if any And also, let's see. They'll need to make a D8 on avoid checks for me. So
The
that's what I
kaiju
need to
will.
do. No, for me when
Okay.
it attacks me. Or anybody attacks me.
All right. Up next, we have BB3K.
I talked a lot of smack and I was behind them, but it's okay. Shh.
You like me on bottom, don't you?
Oh my god. No.
Good lord. I'm passing my turn.
You're passing your turn. All right.
That's my turn.
All right.
All right,
So
we
with
just
that,
quit.
it is now the kaiju's turn. I'm going to roll my very special D5 to determine who gets targeted by this ability. That is a 3. So Toaster, actually Rev, will go by current mileage. Rev, you're targeted as the monster takes a chomp. It opens up again, and you see it shoots out its tongue and hits some space debris your way. As the tongue hits it, they turn into little miniature round mouth things, and they're going to try and attack you. I need you to roll to see if you can avoid this attack.
I also, because Rev is hot pink and has Brat on the side, is supposed to have a very cute ooh voice. I'm I think I'm so much better.
I swear to God, if you all do ooh voices,
It's hot pink and it's a Brat and they have to talk like this.
I also
Do
have
it.
a question. How close is I forgot your name.
Rev?
How close is Rev to Toaster?
Ooh, so currently Rev has sped up, and Rev is right behind BB3K.
So would you consider them within melee range of me or out?
I'll go ahead and say they're within melee range of you.
Cool. So all allies within melee range may use a D8 on avoid checks as well.
Oh, you're
Yay,
helping.
thank you.
Describe how this is. Do a little scene between you two.
Just kidding.
Well,
No,
Um,
yeah, no,
we're
you
gonna
did it.
rock some music. You know what? Let's do the. This is what I can do. I can get up real close and see if we can just swerve around the track together. And I don't know.
Do a little smooch.
are we gonna go in sync?
My head's breaking. Words are gone. um. Sure. Let's do in sync. And they'll literally get a CD that is in sync and put it in and start playing it. Okay.
That's it.
If it does get me, we're gonna do a little power deflection.
Power!
Excellent.
Yay!
So your engine revs, and as your wheels squeal, little multicolored stars pop out from behind you. You got a 4. So with a 4, yeah, you managed to avoid the attack.
Rev
As these,
does like
yeah.
like they do the beeps in tune of the song. And what was it? They're just like, if they could, as a as a car, um
Geo.
they will like drive up close to oh my god, the names, 1 second, to BB3 and Toaster, if they can catch up, and just if almost like if they can rev up just a little bit more, just be like bye 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 and
Bye bye.
It goes like in sync as well to like clutch and shifting, just like brr, brr, brr.
Okay. Henrietta Hearst. You're not in last place anymore. That's 80. But you're still kind of close to this kaiju, a little bit closer than you would like to be. What are you going to do to kind of try and do your thing?
I think she's going to use her little serrated chain bumper to fuck with Rev. Maybe
All
go for the
right.
tire
Okay.
Excellent.
because they're
So
possessed.
combat in sagas. I don't think sagas actually has PvP combat, as far as I know. So these are going to be contested roles, I think. That's yeah. So
Feels right.
go ahead and roll against each other. If Henrietta has the lower number, then Henrietta
D12 for attack.
yes, D12 for attack.
I have a weapon and it's my tailgate. I really wrote my tailgate packs a punch, and that's all I had. So it's a D10.
Oh, excellent.
That is a 1. That is
Same.
okay.
Oh shit.
Remember, Moz, you can still roll D8.
That's true. They'll go on the comms and be like, Henrietta, do you have pillows in the back? Because I'm a princess.
Oh,
It's a 5.
Oh, okay, contested D8. Okay. 3.
All right. So you deal 1 damage then to Rev.
Also, they're prevented from moving until I attack again if they're my same size.
Are you also big?
oh no, because you're big.
Did you take big?
Moz took big.
Okay. Then that does not
Okay.
affect you.
All right. So Rev, yes, you take 1 damage. However, because you both rolled natty ones for that attack, go ahead and reduce your mileage by 1. You can either do that or you can roll for an item. That's up to you.
Oh, I want to reduce my mileage, but I know you have a cool table. I want an item.
You want an item? Okay. Go and roll a d10.
A 7.
7. Fingernails that shine like justice. So shiny, so chrome. They can be used as spikes too. So you get a -1 in your attack rolls when you attack with them. So go ahead
Good
and
job.
add that to your inventory. And what did you roll, Jenna?
8.
8. With an 8. You also get a spare tire.
Yeah! Perfect.
We'll go ahead and say when you
Wait, I have a question.
yes.
Could I
have an
potentially
answer.
release a spare tire onto the track to cause mayhem
Yes,
at
actually.
a high speed? I would like to do that.
Cool. Describe this entire thing to me.
I imagine like she finds the cube, you see like the spare tire go into her inventory with like whatever UI overlay there is, and then she just immediately drops it and sends it barreling down the lesbian trackway towards the blue marble of Earth.
I love this so much. Let's just do a quick role play scene. Like, how's everyone ahead of you kind of doing this? As you see this space tire spin. There are spikes on it now. It's like Sonic the Hedgehog, and it's racing down the track, starting to tear up pieces as it bounces back and forth between pieces of space debris. Everyone who's ahead, well, let's see. First off, here is a 9. First off, Rev, how are you dealing with this?
Like a
Like, immediate
cutie.
danger. It's Rev and BB3K. Let's do a little role playing with the two of you as this wheel comes up. As
Watch
you
out
handle
now,
this like a
pretty
baby.
lady. Something's coming up behind you.
Oh my god. Just a little hair tuck.
It's the echoed laughing for me.
Same.
That was peak.
Oh my god, you saw me. Hello. Shit, what are we gonna do? This is. I usually
Let me
don't
handle
really
it for
carry.
you, Shoddy.
Oh,
And can I like
Oh.
can I use my like I have a shield and I have what is it called? Shield cover. I don't know how it works, but I think I can help people and shield things and be a cool, sexy big mama about it.
Let's do it.
Thoughts?
Just describe shielding this tire to me as it bounces off of you to protect the two of you. Bounce it
think-
forward.
My big jukebox. Keep talking about it. Keep talking about it. It just
It-
boom, like a
Oh,
big just like
dang.
sound wave to just bounce it away.
Boom. As these radical beats bounce that tire up and over you. Now, well, Toaster, now this is kind of your problem. As this wheel is heading towards you, what are you going to do to avoid it?
Oh, it's so big.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna get worse. I'm sorry.
Good.
I just
Maz is covering your face.
I just want to just a normal average just try to move out of the way. Nothing big, nothing fancy, just normal move out of the
Cool.
way.
Let's do competing roles between
Okay.
you and Henrietta.
With what die?
I did roll an
D10.
8, but I have lucky, so I'm gonna re-roll.
Cool.
2.
A 2.
7.
Oh man, this tire, razor fast, bumps into the side of your car, scratching your sweet decal
Oh,
as you gain a
me, Jenna,
mile.
sorry.
Oh, that is for sure Rev on the comms. Damn, no.
I guess it's too big for me to handle.
Yeah, I would like a side chat moment from you, a confessional moment
Ooh.
from Toaster.
It was in that moment that I realized I had to get new decals and I didn't want to. Is that what you wanted to hear? I don't have much else to say. Just tell me what you want me to say.
We're going to cut back. I need one more roll from all of you for drive, and go ahead and add that number to what is currently on the sheet.
Add it or replace it?
Add it.
Oh. Okay.
Oh yeah, you should have been adding them.
5, 7, 8.
Vroom vroom, and behind you, getting closer and closer, but not, according to this rule, not that much faster. It isn't quite caught up to you, but the green-eyed monster is going nom 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 nar, gar, 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 as spectral bits of this lesbian highway break up behind you. You are close. You are so close to the earth, being able to avoid this. However, I need each of you to roll for me an avoid check, and let me know if you roll above a 4 by raising up your hand.
Are we close to Toaster still?
Yeah. Rev, you're not as close to Toaster anymore.
Anybody that's within melee range could roll the d8.
Gotcha.
Cool.
12.
Rev, you are currently far and away ahead of everyone else, actually. So
Oh, that's another one.
you have a lot less to worry about than the others.
Okay. They will
Ooh.
kind of on the comms, or if they could send like we're cars in space. If they could send a like text message where it's like just a cute like link over to BB-8, just be like, thank you.
Ooh. Yeah,
I send
BB3K.
an emoji back, and it's like, God, how do like middle-aged dad like thumbs up? Yeah.
Just
Hang
a
on,
silent
hang on.
like, oh baby, we have to fix that. We have to get you new emojis.
Okay, I had to write down what I was gonna say because I needed to remember it. But I'm gonna send a voice memo back that says, "Are you guys bumping exhaust pipes again?"
We gotta talk about this. You can't keep doing this all the time. I'm gonna have to block you one of these days. You're a little out of hand.
Oh my
Good
god.
thing I have purple blush and you can't tell.
All right, BB3K. Unfortunately, you are lagging behind. I need you to add 1 to your mileage. And you are so close to the green-eyed monster. As it growls, you come face to face with it, and it takes a swipe at you. Go ahead and roll an evasion.
Oh, it's a 2.
Oh, it's a 2. You avoid a swipe from one of its meaty shadow claws, but barely, just barely. You have a moment to react. You can either jet forward or make a brief attack on this giant space kaiju.
I think I'd like to make an explosive attack. Again with the jukebox. I don't mean to, don't mean to bring it up all the time, but is the vibe.
That's the best vibe.
I don't know what I have to roll for that, actually.
It can be an attack. It can be just justify it to me if you've got something to help you roll blasts. You are within range of Toaster, so you can roll a d8.
Okay, I'll roll a d8.
You can toss your spare tire at it.
Huh. I got a 2 on the die.
Well, shit. Do you throw your tire or do you stick with the?
Release the
Nah,
tire.
Can I do both?
Yes, you can propel the tire.
Yeah, propel the tire with my awesome sound machine.
Excellent. Yes, you do that. Boom, boom. The tire spins as it's attached behind you, and then
Take that.
and it goes inside of the mouth of the green-eyed monster. Its mouth closes, and for now, at least, it turns into shadow dust. Though you know it will be back. And all of you make it to the planet Earth.
Yeah, you're welcome, ladies.
Oh.
Yep.
Rev at the front just was like, thank you. I know you always wanted me to finish first.
Oh my god. In fact, before we get to the next part,
That's it. It's done.
you are all taking a quick pit stop where you're being refueled. You can go ahead and redo your health, like get your health and your effort back. And as a reminder, in sagas, your effort, you can spend 1 effort to help someone else, or you can spend 2 effort to give yourself advantage on a roll.
I just want to say I'm upset that Maz got to that line before me. I'm still gonna use it.
Please do. See, I'm only like in first right now, so I was like, this is my only chance.
So while you wait on the planet, as the pit stop is happening, you are met by the hologram of Penelope Titstop. Their eyes glisten like dewdrops on glass, and they have very pronounced bottom eyelashes that let you know, hey, this lesbian is very cute, and they're in their villain era. If you want, you can roll to see if you're attracted to them or not.
Yeah, what am I
Well,
rolling?
yeah.
Yeah, roll a d10. The higher the number, the more attracted you are to Penelope Titstop.
Oh, buddies.
Did you say D10 or D12?
D10.
Dang it, I rolled the wrong one.
Okay, it's a 7.
It's
8.
a 5. Yeah. So the higher you roll, the more attracted you are to Penelope Titstop. So as Penelope Titstop starts explaining the next leg of the race, those of you who rolled higher are enamored.
Wow,
Hello.
those are some amazing headlights you have.
Thank you.
Boobs, I mean boobs. Headlights, boobs. Same thing.
I really
Rev
wish I had
like
fake
will
boobs right
slowly
now.
like push a toaster to the side. Hi. Hello. I can't talk to you right now because you're really pretty and my words don't come out right. So I'm just gonna say hi and then I'm gonna run away. Bye.
Okay. This
Words.
Meanwhile, Henrietta is playing a really cool bass line. Just off in the corner, just visible, in some shadow, but just enough to make it mysterious and sexy. And
it
she'll
does
just look
catch
over and give a
Penelope's
wink.
attention. Oh my. I do declare. That bass is really getting to me. Oh,
It really does vibrate you, doesn't it?
it vibrates me in just the right way. It's like sitting on the dryer.
On tumble setting.
Now's your time to try and make alliances if you want in this racing community.
Can BB3K go up to 80?
You're gonna have to say that again. I'm not here.
Can BB3K go up to 80?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Hey. You were like all the way in the back the whole time. What's going on?
That's rich come from someone who got to the back the last second.
You know, I just had to do it on him. You know. Got to keep you ladies nice and safe, as I do.
I would like to say that Toaster's like awkwardly behind like a corner of the wall, just like watching in like their human form, just like
Don't forget, you do have your secret goals.
I've already achieved mine.
Oh my god. What was your secret goal?
Mine was to break you. And so I did that when I first did my uwu voice.
Oh my god. Yep. There you go. Yeah, Penelope Titstop says, all right, here's a little special secret. Whoever wins today, their contract gets to end early. Yeah, that's right. So you can do a little fighting, smooching amongst yourselves if you want. We'll be ready to go in 5 more minutes. Wink. I can't. Winking is really hard for me. Wink.
Just flash those headlights, darling. That'll get the point across.
And she vanishes.
Rev will
What's-
definitely go up to Henrietta and hi. I feel like we could work well together.
Do you?
Yeah.
How so?
Well, we synced before.
Here comes Toaster.
Mhm.
Okay. I need to write things down. Well, we synced before and we seem to I don't know, maybe we could do that again. And I feel like either if you get out of the contract or I do, or if I actually do, or if it's just me, it works out.
Well, you're cute, so I don't see anything wrong with this logic. So
Thanks.
play your cards right, I'll give you more compliments.
Oh my god. They'll just be like, they'll turn to Toaster and be like, "Hi, Toaster," even though they're trying to hide.
Oh, you saw me.
Yeah,
You know,
you're
I had
standing
a
right there.
friend that took a bath with you one time. Toaster bath. Transported
Wow,
them.
that's
Oh my
not
god,
the
you're
first time I've heard that for sure. So
you
original.
have such darkness in you. I feel like I could fix you.
Or I could make you worse.
Oh my
And you'll
god.
thank
I
me
don't
for it.
Um, I think with
Perfect.
that, an ad break is about to start. So let's take a quick break then to go with the ad break as the next round is about to start. expressions.
Oh, speaking of, I should put mine on. Oh,
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the race. Now, where we last left off, everyone made it past the space debris, and you are finally on the actual planet Earth after being chased by the space kaiju, the green-eyed monster. Now, let's figure out what your next track location is. I'm going to roll this beautiful d6. The desert. You see something you feel yourselves getting smaller and smaller. This is new to you. You've been on sandy planets before, but instead of sand here, you're met with mountains of ice cream and fruit and whipped cream. Desert? Desserts?
Rev is so happy right now. They were built for desert sands. So they're just like, babies, this is my home.
Even though it's ice cream, not sand.
Yes.
There is some graham cracker crumbled up, so it's kind of like sand.
They're 4-wheel
Yeah.
drive. They can drive everywhere.
I love that for you. Go ahead. That sounded sarcastic. That was not sarcastic. I do love that for you. Everyone, go ahead and roll drive and add that to your current number. Vroom, 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 vroom. Lesbian cars that transform, going through space and going through desert. Bum ba bum ba dum bum ba dum bum bum. Yeah, bum bum bum. Yeah, bum bum bum. Lesbian cars that transform. Lesbian cars that transform. Ba ba da ba ba da. Bum bow. Bum ba da bum ba da. Bow bow. All right.
I'm
We all
so
good? We all
fucking
ready?
slow.
I apologize if you hear my dog squeaking in the background. I think
I
he's
No, you're
inspired
good.
by your song.
adore Noki for keeping up with the beat.
He
Yeah.
was doing
Like,
it flawlessly.
He was by the beat, the bump, bump, bump. I was just like, okay, go.
All right. Did anyone roll below a 3?
No.
Oh,
All right,
I need to
Jenna.
add mine. Sorry. I forgot that there was
Right.
a second step besides rolling. Because I
There
got
you
a
go.
1, and I was very transfixed in having a 1.
Oh, slay.
Why?
Pop off
Oh.
royalty. Pop off.
Okay. It's not letting me type in it,
My
so
liege. Pop off, my liege.
well, I'm trying.
Yeah,
not
I
letting me
need you to roll as a legally distinct
number
space
lock.
item cube with an exclamation point pops up in front of you and you hit it. Roll a d10.
I'm gonna roll a d8 because I have speed. What was
4.
it?
4. With a
Sprint.
4, you two are now a Muppet for this.
Other.
Ah.
Yeah.
I
yeah, so-
imagine the most horrifying
I-
thing of all happens. Her eyeliner turns into felt, and she is truly distraught about such developments.
Yes. On the bright side, that means that Toaster is now no longer a Muppet. Although being a Muppet is definitely going to affect how you deal with the dessert. Now, on the slippery road,
Slippery.
not
Well,
everything. Oh my god. Not everything is all peaches and cream, ice cream in this area. For you see,
what? Did you say peaches and cream?
there is a complication. Ooh woo. You see that 3 car hunter goblins running off of a triple shot iced espresso, driving a red 1990 Chrysler LeBaron convertible, enter the race with spiked wheels, a net, chewed bubblegum, and a dream.
Hell no.
Right behind you, BB3K, as you are the slowest. You see them revving, coming towards you. I need you to roll an avoidance check to make sure you don't get caught in their net.
I'm sorry. You said coming, and I saw
Yeah.
Alan's eyes light up. I got so scared.
So you accidentally turned your brights on?
Oh, okay. Wait, what am I rolling? I'm so sorry.
I mean, just an avoidance check.
Okay.
Um, oh,
Oh, I
God.
got a 1.
Oh my gosh.
Hell
So with the
yeah.
run, take a mile off of take a number off of your thing, and you avoid the net being tossed at you. So good for you, I guess. The goblins go.
Y'all ain't nearly pretty enough to catch me.
And they activate
Mhm.
they activate their boosters, and they speed on forward, going past you. But you know that they're not here to race anyway, so it's fine that they speed on past you with illegal uh, uh, canisters, etc., for their vehicle. I don't know. I come from a family of mechanics on my dad's side, but I don't really know anything about cars. Why is everyone still letting me talk? Y'all can just
Because
interrupt
I'm
me
enjoying
any
watching you
point you
talk
want.
yourself into circle.
Yeah.
As they're speeding past me, do I think they're gonna start attacking any of the other ladies?
Oh
Or are
yeah,
they like
100%.
fleeing?
They're gonna go for Toaster next because Toaster is just barely in front of you.
Because can I, as you know, they're coming past me, intercept them and perhaps maybe shoulder check them with my car shoulder because I'm a car.
Yeah,
Bumper
attack
check.
them.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So can I
It's also protected.
count this as like a strength thing, and so I can roll a
Yes,
d8?
yes,
And you
100%.
also, I was gonna say you get a D8 anyways if you're close melee range to me.
Oh, slay.
Work.
Well, that's the highest I can get on a d8. So.
You got an 8?
Yeah, I did.
Oh
I did.
God.
And actually, I have this thing called Clumsy that when a melee attack is failed, I hit an object within range that isn't worn or held, and it's at your discretion.
Yeah.
To stop.
So as you try to attack, the goblins go and pull back as you spin out of control on some whipped cream,
Whoa!
and you crash into some ice cream. Add
No.
2 to your mileage
Oh,
and take 1 damage
Oh man, that's what I
as
get.
as your wheels are just filled with milky products. You will have disadvantage on your next roll.
Ain't the first time. Ain't the first time. I'll tell you.
It's a
now
real mood,
that's a
let me tell you.
creamy peach.
Ugh.
Woo. Toaster, it's your turn next. What was that?
Sorry.
I feel like Sean said something.
Yeah, I feel like Sean said something too. Yes. So I have a feeling that Toaster doesn't notice what's going on behind her and is just going to continue to keep going. And what's great about Foresters, well, basically any car that can have like an intake, is they really enjoy cold air, which also helps with like increased airflow to the engine, makes it faster. And so it's almost like taking in a deep breath and letting it out and being just like, this is my zone with all this ice cream and cold air. So I'm going to use sprint again to boost a little farther ahead. And that's a
It's like
D8. Just a 4.
a 4. Okay.
It's
Um,
21.
I forgot why I had you roll.
I forgot to. I just kind of was like, oh, I'll push myself forward more. So
Oh yeah,
I
you're
rolled
going fast.
to go faster.
So with the 4, yeah, go ahead and subtract a mile from your total.
Ooh,
So you push forward. And so up next,
I'm supposed to get bigger, not smaller.
like in
Maz, write that down. Write that down, Maz.
I adore you.
I don't do drag often enough to like figure out a way to do fake boobs, but I wish everyone could see the cleavage
It's
my
nice.
sister drew on for me. I, I'm so sorry. Kim and Tamlin, hello. This is your first time, the two of you playing with me. Hope you enjoy the. Anyway, so up next is 80. What's going on with you?
Oh boy. All right. I think with all the noise and the commotion, I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna see BB3K all the way in the back. And I think I take a second and I'm like, isn't this sweet? And then I want to try to like throw like my rope I have that way and see if I can help BB3K out of their conundrum.
Oh yeah, go ahead and role play the scene. I'll allow it. As we go to this mind palace, suddenly it's just the two of you, face to face in this dark room.
Yeah, okay.
Very Ava um, as you discuss your plans.
So I think I like throw the rope nearby to see if he'll accept it. And then I think I just do like a slight little like cheeky wink, you know, just like as I throw it your way.
80, baby, I knew you still wanted me, and I'll take it.
Sorry, I'd like a flashback sequence of this relationship. Go
Oh,
ahead and
yeah.
just pick. Maybe you're on the beach. I don't know if that's good for robots or not, but
Sand in all our gears.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
My favorite.
There's
it just
There's a
shows the
innuendo
history
to be
between the
had
two of
there.
you. Yeah. So
um,
you're on the beach. There's the sunset of the triple suns. It's a rare occasion. The triple suns setting one after the other, plunging you into a temporary 5-minute nighttime. But for those 5 minutes, it's just the two of you. What's going on?
Oh, dang it, I was muted. I was saying, and toaster.
And Toaster is in the background somewhere, like a Where's Waldo. There are a lot of people here. Toaster progressively gets closer to you throughout this scene. I chose the worst two people to have this guy, didn't I? Because you're in the same room. I'm so sorry.
No, you're okay. That's the fun part. All right. So I think we're strolling along this beach. I think I've requested specifically a nice little slow melody as we walk. I think it's that really like awkward thing where I'm kind of like swinging my hand real obviously. You know, it's sort of like, oh, it's so empty. Oh.
I think it's going over my head a lot because I'm just thinking about the music and how I could be playing some awesome funk. But for some reason 80 wants, I don't know, some smooth like, well, what even is this? And then I see her hand and I'm like, oh, now I get it. Oh, that's what's happening. And I think very like not even suavely, just takes hand.
Oh, you don't have to be so rough, you know.
That's all I am, baby. Does the smolder.
Then there's toaster in the background whispering to themselves, choke me harder.
Anyone hear that?
Yeah, let me roll real quick for NPC to see who Toaster is with. Let me roll
Yeah,
my
who am I
trusty
with?
D5. That's a 5.
Can I be with one of these two? The other two?
Oh yeah, if you want to.
Jenna
Yeah.
or Maz?
Yeah.
Who wants to be with me? That was an
It
awkward
looks like
question.
Jenna. Oh. I mean, it can be both of you.
Maybe both.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no for Maz. Okay.
yeah. No.
Okay.
That was me
Maybe.
fighting Jenna face. Like,
Why
Go for it,
choose?
Henrietta.
What am I going?
Hmm?
I'm going
think-
for. Yes.
Yeah, you're having a background moment with
with toaster.
Yeah.
Who just mumbled under their breath, choke me harder?
Yeah.
I could.
Okay.
I have a whole backseat.
Are you referring to backseat as in your ass or the car?
Yes.
Okay. I
Oh
mean,
my god.
I am a Subaru, but it also stands for sub, so I am a sub.
Rev
Well,
is
that's
just
perfect.
gasping in the back, like every single like innuendo, things like that. Rev is just and they're sipping on a large, like big gulp, like
And I think that's when Henrietta is going to invite Reb to the conversation, be like, there's enough of me to go around. I come for all.
I also have hands.
Those are nice. Hands are
sorry, too much Diet Coke. Okay, there you go. Wow. I didn't know what to say. I was just listening to you talk because wow, the soda went to my head. Hold on. Brain.
That's not
Uh
all that could go on your head.
oh my
good. Mhm.
god. Screams. Just like emojis sending to BB just like it's happening.
And at this moment, we're going to jump back forward into time as AD tries to help BB3K by wrestling them, and getting them away from the three goblins in the trench
Cream
coat driving his
wrestling?
car. Role play this for me. Role play it. The drag look is getting to me.
Yeah, I think I just take the rope that was sent towards me and use it to pull myself out of the cream. I kind of just like slowly like
God damn it.
roll my way towards 80. Like, thank you, little mama. I think I got a little boo boo. Might need a
Might need a little
kiss.
smoochy smooch.
You know, BB, you always were my favorite person to wrangle. And I'll slowly give a little smooch.
Oh my gosh. That's so cute. Okay. Henrietta Hearst, as we
Mhm.
jump up to you where you are,
Mhm.
there's an avalanche of whipped cream coming your way. Behind you are the
God damn
three
it, Mika.
goblins in the 1990 Chrysler LeBaron convertible, bright cherry red, which is actually my very first car. As they go, and they bring up a harpoon and shoot it towards you. I need you to make an avoidance check.
A what? Avoidance check?
Avoidance. Sorry, I just slipped into that.
It's all good.
It's my
That's what she
go-to
said.
bad accent.
Yeah, there's a lot of slipping and sliding and creaming and
So much cream.
So much
Cute.
cream, Daddy.
So much
I can
cream,
only have
Daddy.
so many lines. I cannot. This song is no longer a summer song.
You can go ahead and do your song anytime you want.
My husband is downstairs playing Magic the Gathering with a bunch of other dudes. And all they can hear is
Good.
these lines from me.
Good.
That's going to be a 2, but can I do like a cool like sliding hip check or
Yeah,
the
describe
equivalent
all
of
of
a
this
car
to
hip
me.
check?
Yeah.
So like cut really hard on the wheel to spin out essentially, and I think in doing so she would witness the smooch between 80 and BB3K and car wink with her felt eyeliner at Toaster and Rev and just be like, we could do them one better. Literally, but there's one more of us. And that's it. And she's going to try to protect everyone else from the attack of the harpoon by swinging her ass at it.
Awesome.
Her car ass, her lesbian car ass. She's swinging.
As this convertible begins to spin, they fire off over at 80, but the harpoon grazes past you, saving you in this moment. How safe will you be for how much longer? As
Can
coming
I
up,
give?
will
Can I
oh,
use an effort also to give to Rev, who I believe is next?
yes, you can. We'll get to Rev in just a moment, because coming up like Jaws, you see the black, weird, like outline of a cat head of the green-eyed monster as it goes, "Mrrr, chomp." It takes out a whole ice cream mountain as it has returned to attack. And I need BB3K and Toaster to roll a check for me as you avoid the teeth of this monster.
Okay, better this time.
A 5. Okay, you barely managed to, both of you barely managed to avoid it as it swipes at you. Both of you take 1 more mile to your total. Unfortunately, as this thing crawls up and tries to chase after you, and in your minds, you hear the static of Penelope Titstop, who says, "Oh my, I'm so sorry, but this is not our doing. We did not summon the green-eyed monster. You're on your own. We can't do anything to protect y'all from this. We're not. We don't have the special permits to protect you from an eldritch terror kaiju. Apologies. Kisses." And then the
Kisses.
static cuts out. This
All
is the
right.
perfect time for Rev to go, though. Rev, it's all up to y'all, to you.
I don't know what to do, but they're going to like send a file over to BB over at the back and be like, "Hey BB, with those big speakers, can you like help me out? Because I got speakers in the front, but they don't work as well as yours do."
Hey, so you accidentally sent that to me? I don't have any speakers, but I can make other things go boom.
Okay, but play this track when you get a chance. And it's called Carpool Crush. Taking care of all you ladies. Yeah, bum, bum, bum. Driving you crazy. Lesbian cars that transform. Supreme and wet, re-ride through the storm. Thank you for letting me finish first. Wow, that's really big. I could burst. Choke me hard. Wrangle my heart. Supposed to get bigger. Let's not fall apart. Dun, 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 dun. Lesbian cars that transform. That's
Okay.
called Carpool Crush.
Baby,
Yeah,
did
go
you
ahead.
hear that? Can you play that?
I sure hope so, because that was a goddamn banger.
Banger, I barely know her.
Hey.
Next song idea.
Yeah, go ahead, Maz. I'm sorry, Rev, subtracted 2 from your mileage
Yes, can do.
for completing your secret task.
All you have to do is say completing.
Yeah, for completing first.
Thank you.
Yeah. So now we're back at the top of the order. I need y'all to roll once again. And I'll warn you, depending on how big some of these numbers get, you might not be safe from the green-eyed monster. I love when your number gets big. That's true, Sean. That's true.
It's a 2 for me.
I hope you say that to other people. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that.
I will not be translating that into uwu.
Wait, no.
Well, you best be treating taking that into the ooh ooh.
Yes.
I need you to do that,
Oof.
Darling, I'm gonna need you to take that into the ooh.
darling. I'm gonna need you to give a
Can
fuck about.
I
Hmm.
wait? When can we give the inspiration to others?
Oh, I have
Anytime
an
you
I
want,
do
inspiration.
it. I
darling.
do it. I do it. I give it to Toaster.
Oh,
All
thank
right,
goodness, because I
toaster.
rolled a 7.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
Oh,
that.
thank you.
Got a 2. So can I give inspiration?
Yes, you
That was
can.
only a
That takes
I
one
will
effort.
I will give it to 80 to be like, you got this, BB. I mean, well, you
I
also got
Oh,
BB, but
cool.
you know what I mean.
Oh, why thank you, darling.
Got that
Oh
baby
my God,
out.
darling.
I love this unity that's going on. In fact, I think it warrants a flashback. We're going back in time to the windmill planet. All you see is grass, green like emeralds, and windmills everywhere dotting the countryside. All 5 of you are there after a race that Henrietta had just won. And you're all taking a moment to think back to your lives and everything you've left behind, and well, just go forth and talk.
Wow. You
So
won your
we're.
race and
Oh, sorry.
oh no, you can talk.
No, you started.
No, you
I'll
start.
let you finish.
I'll finish. Oh, baby. What are you gonna do when you get out of this planet?
Hopefully listen to more sick beats and kiss some more ladies. Probably.
Oh,
That's all I do.
no. Oh,
I like that. Would you be my? Would you?
Are you trying to
would you
kiss
be my
me?
producer? Maybe.
Get over here.
Okay. He'll start running and just jump into BB's arms and give him a big smooch.
Oh yeah.
Did it. Done.
so you are all aware that we have to be poly after this, right?
You have to be what?
Was that in the
You have to
fine
be
print?
You have to
poly.
be.
Because I don't read everything when I'm signing papers.
No.
Was that
I
that
thought it
part
was
of
a
it,
new
or-
like singing deal thing contract.
It just means we can all kiss each other anytime we want.
Boy,
Oh.
I'd love to kiss y'all. And
Who
behind
are
you,
you?
Is that
who
Penelope
is
Tispop?
she? She
Oh,
reeks of vanilla
gosh.
car freshener, fresh pleather, and the aftermath of a makeout session with the neighbor lady from 3 doors down. She is a 1999 purple Mercury Cougar. Boy,
Hello,
hi
ma'am.
ladies, it's me. The drive on me, mommy. I've definitely been here the whole time.
I like your accent.
Thank you,
I've
I feel
lass.
like
noticed you
you could
this whole
teach us some
time.
things.
Or lax. I don't know your pronouns.
She, they.
She, they. Would you like lass or lax? It's up to you.
I like glass.
Lass. All right, lass. I've been here the whole time, as has my love for you.
Toaster would like to come out of nowhere and just tackle this person to the ground.
Toaster does so. Wait,
They're just
Toaster.
like pinning you down, but not in a sexy way, in a really like aggressive way.
Can I pin you down like a sexy way? I mean, what?
I mean,
Yes.
some like it hot.
Do you push Toaster aside?
I feel like we're probably have done this back and forth, especially
Yeah.
like we did it with
Lady.
Penelope, then we did it with Henrietta.
Oh no!
Lesbian cars. It's fine. There's enough of me to go around. Ooh, ooh.
Okay, who wants her
Maybe-
this time?
80 had something. What were you saying?
80.
Oh. Hmm.
80, I feel like we know each other the least.
I mean, a little
Please.
darling, but I like your vibes.
I like your vibes too, lass.
Thank
I
you.
also don't know your pronouns.
Lass is
Sorry,
perfectly fine.
lass. All right. Apologies.
Don't
I
apologize.
I feel like you and we have a little special something
Maybe, perhaps.
brewing between the two of us. Brewing like Guinness, legally distinct lesbian card Guinness.
To not be mistaken, correct, yes.
Yes. Oh, we've got the whole universe ahead of us, ladies, lasses, laxes, lads, everything ahead of us.
Mm.
And then behind the drive on me, mommy, is the green-eyed monster coming up from beneath and swallowing her
Rude.
whole as
Can-
it
Oh no.
dives down beneath the windmill planet.
Can can we go back to the flashback really quick? Because I had something I wanted to say to Moss.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah.
To Rev.
Mhm.
Because you were talking about like pinning Toaster down. It's just like almost like pinned down. He has hold on to my steering rack.
Look, you've already achieved your secret objective.
I have
You
to break
don't have to keep doing
everybody.
this.
I
You
have
did
to
it
Are you
break
gonna
already.
break us all? Is that the plan? Like
Yeah,
that's the actual
the
thing?
that's
One.
the evolution.
Got it. Got it.
My God. My lesbian space car transformer. God, what would you do? Anyway, you're thrust back into the future as this ice cream avalanche comes down. I don't remember whose turn it is, but that's fine because it
Oh, it
doesn't
was
matter because
after
you're
Rev.
all Rev. It's your turn. There's this ice cream avalanche coming down, blocking the road. Behind you, everyone else is coming up. There's the green-eyed monster going nom 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 nom, and there's also those goblins going blah, trying to shoot harpoons and nets at the lot of you.
Oh, we can't have that.
No,
This is what we're gonna do. Well, if any of them close to me to attack, they're gonna use their well, it was the gold something that they got, and their cute bumper with those spikes to attack them off the
oh
road.
great. Yeah, roll for attack. Make it either a D10 or a D8. Choose one. Don't tell me. I don't care. I mean, I care in so much as I want y'all to have a fun time racing and killing
That's a
these
4.
gobos.
Get out of here, Gabos.
Tell me how you kill off these 3 goblins in a trench coat driving this car. This makeup has gotten to me.
First,
I feel like a whole
they
new person.
they are again, they are a Subaru Brat with the BRAT on the side, hot pink. They
Yeah.
have the black handles in
you
the
are.
back. Stop. Thank you. And they have a badass bumper and they're 4-wheel drive. So as soon as they get up on the hill, they'll do a swerve to get straight next to those gobos and get them a little off center so that the next hill that they come on, they just start slamming up to the side, slow motion, completely upside down, crash. And then you just see Rev just woo whizzing on by.
This car starts to so this 1990 Chrysler LeBaron convertible starts spinning out of control. Directly behind you, Rev, is Rev. Goddamn, you're doing so well, Rev. Directly behind you is 80. 80, how are you avoiding these gobos in this car as they start to spin out? coming right towards you.
I think I'm gonna try to like swerve to the side as I see them coming towards me.
Mhm.
Oh God, I'm scared.
You should be.
I am. I have sprint. Would I be able to try to like use that to like
Yes.
dodge out of the
Yes.
way? Okay, cool.
That's what I've been doing. So do it.
100%.
Slay. That's a 1.
You also get a roll on the item table.
Ooh.
Go ahead and roll a d10.
Yes.
You end up hitting the goblin's head on as they turn into one of those boxes with an exclamation point.
Oh heck yeah! I got a 2.
2. Your next dice roll goes down a rank. So from a D8 to a D6 or a D6 into a D4,
Oh,
etc.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Which is good, as you've avoided this. Is there anyone who hasn't had a turn that would like to go? All right. You're all up against this ice cream melange. It's blocking the road, and behind you is the green-eyed monster as it starts to pull itself up from its ice cream prison. It tries to take a bite. How are you all going to try and survive this?
Ladies, I think now's about the time we come together. Full stop.
It's really important for all of us to finish.
It really
Full stop.
is. Just saying, it really is.
just not on our backs.
Speak for yourself.
Because if you do, then you won't be able to get to the finish line on your wheels.
Again,
okay,
speak
we
for
can carry
yourself.
you.
Am I a prude? What?
Right in the access port.
I need all of you to roll an avoidance check right now.
Okay.
May I spend both of my efforts to bump up my super awesome shield cover, but it's also just my jukebox to try and
Yes.
aid everybody? Cool.
Yes.
Slay.
Ooh, that's a 2. Slay for Jana.
I also got a 2.
Also,
There's a
goddamn,
reason why I
3.
picked my D10 that has the worst rolls in normal other games. I knew it would come in handy.
I
this
was
one.
making that mistake in the beginning of the game. I was using my lucky metal dice, and I'm like, I should be using my bad dice.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I got an 8, but I want to do my power deflection.
Did
To
you
just
Do it.
also use the advantage that Henrietta gave you?
No, I did not. So I roll
Oh.
again, or what do I do?
Yeah. Roll again, take the
Got
lowest
it.
number.
Oh, that's a 2.
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
Y'all
the 3
did
of us got it
fantastic.
too. Sounds like we should smooch.
We should.
Yeah, it sounds like y'all should consensually. If you want to smooch,
Mhm.
you can smooch. That's fine.
Mwah.
Yeah, you're
Mwah.
just a triple kiss. Like it's like doing a triple high five. It kind of works, it kind of doesn't, but it's still fun. I know this from experience. It's still fun. So it's all about the memories. In that moment, there's also a click as somebody, Penelope Titstop takes a Polaroid of the moment to share with y'all later. So let's do some quick roleplay of how you fight off the green-eyed monster as it comes towards you.
Of course, my big booms are booming.
It stuns it.
If Rev can have like a pop, very bubblegum pop of like pink pop song that is
Yes.
hurting them, like not just stunning, but like this is straight to the brain. That's
Yes.
what they'll be doing.
Yeah.
Who's the person in the like last place? Who's furthest behind?
Furthest behind would be Toaster, actually.
Oh,
You're at a
well then.
30. Rev is at an 11.
I don't think Moz has been putting their numbers there.
I have the last one.
Oh,
Wait, no.
They have.
oh,
I
my
know
bad.
I had mine, but then I had
They have.
-2.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
you are doing really good.
You can go ahead. I don't did I give you any subtractions when you completed your secret mission?
Yeah,
I
No,
you
don't think I
didn't.
did.
You gave
No,
me
so that's
one.
-2. I mean, you're still in last place, but
Okay.
you're slightly less so.
Well, then I was gonna do something really cute with the car in last place, but it turns out I'm just gonna have to take care of. Turns out I'm just gonna have to take care of
BB3K.
myself.
BB3K is barely in front of you.
Okay, well, if I can, and it's okay, I have wings, and I want to sprout my beautiful, gigantic angel wings
Mhm.
to go and pick up BB and carry us closer to the finish line while these people finish.
Yeah, well, they finish.
Not finishing that sentence.
I need you to roll a d8 for me.
Okay.
Not to see if you succeed. You succeed, but this is for something else.
Cocked? Cock? I'm gonna use my other luck.
Okay.
Okay, that was better as a 5.
With a 5. With a 5, subtract 2 more from your mileage as you're able to fly.
So
And BB3K, go ahead and subtract 1 from yours.
1.
As well as
Oh wait,
as
that
you're
was just a 5.
as you're flying with that 5, you also see in the air another legally distinct cube as you boop it and you get an oil change. It's definitely organic. See, the sticker on the bottom of the container even says so. Wow, so environmentally conscious. It gives you -1 on your next roll.
Delicious. Put it down my pipe.
Oh my god. You make it over the ice cream.
You guys have no idea how much I'm holding myself back.
Don't hold yourself back, darling.
I
Don't
don't
hold yourself back.
I can't have some of the things that I say be on the internet forever, so I have to be that kind of careful.
You know what?
That's
That's
true.
fine. You can go ahead and message
Sean
it to
already made
me.
a clip of the song, so I get it.
Anyways,
Alright,
you were saying?
80, Rev, and Henrietta. The 3 of you are still faced with the green-eyed monster. How are you defending yourselves?
God damn it. Every single time
what
we
is
try to get it
around
down, it
us?
just keeps getting up.
What's
Around
around
you,
us? Could
around
I use
you,
my serrated chain whip to whip whatever the fuck is around us into the monster's
yeah,
mouth?
there's
Yeah.
whipped cream and cherries and Rocky Road ice
Let's
cream.
put some cream in the mouth. Let's just whip that right in there.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that was
Roll
mine.
an,
Oh wait.
roll an attack for me.
Okay. That is a D12. Question? Yes. Three.
Now with the 3, you get that whipped cream all up in its mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And it starts to choke on it. There's so much whipped cream. So
Swallow.
it can't swallow. And so it dissipates to a bunch of shadowy particles. And you make it to the end of this particular track. Unfortunately, there are no heals, as it seems like Penelope Titstop and everyone else has kind of abandoned you for the rest of this. And Sean, are there any upcoming ads? Or are we just barreling through?
Let's do it.
10, 15 minutes to an ad? That's fine. Let me roll for the final location. Oh my gosh. 3. The North Atlantic Plastic Beach. As you transform, you suddenly find yourselves in the ocean. And from what you've heard, a band of apes used to make this beach of plastic their home and recording studio. Gorillas? You see no primates, no music, and no hope. only waste and a terrifyingly huge wave in the distance. Let me roll for complications. With that, oh my, I have. Sorry, that's a. I'm trying to secret goal. Sorry, that's a. Let me roll that one more time. 5. There are tire spikes. As you enter this area, all of a sudden, I need all of you to roll your drive checks right now. Anyone who rolls over a 5, raise your hands. I wish I could talk in a transatlantic accent. Ooh.
Transatlantic accent, you say?
All right. Everyone who rolled above a 5. Your tires, spikes pop up in this plastic death trap, and you lose 1 hit point. That's right. If any of you are at 0, or any of you at 0,
I'm halfway there.
halfway there. All right,
Halfway
yeah,
there.
you lose 1 health as you start to screech out of control of your tires. But it's fine. It's a transforming lesbian car. You know, you've got a backup. You're fine for now. I mean, if you had kept your previous backup, that would have been great. But no worries. As you roll your drive, go ahead and add that number on there. It seems like Rev is far and away up ahead of everyone else. Sorry, as I take a drink of my wine. Far and away, you are ahead of everyone else. You are so far from the trouble. You would have to add mileage if you wanted to double back and help other people. Which, there is a lot of trouble going on. Because you see, up next, there's a Sphinx's riddle. Everyone behind you, Rev, is stopped. And you see a lion with the head of a woman blocking your path.
Good. What are you doing?
Sorry, I
Get
just
out of my
read
way.
Sean's caption. This is the spiciest stream we have had on this channel, which is wild, as we have literally written porn life on this channel.
Story of Captain Woodcock.
Yeah, Captain Woodcock.
Yes.
This lion, so organic, so hip, so cool. This femme head wearing a Carhartt beanie, just
Oh no.
sitting there. That's a lion. It's everyone's weakness, even a gay man's weakness. A femme in a Carhartt beanie. Like I just, whew. Says hello, I'm Glamour, your glamorous grandma. I need you to answer a riddle for me. What gets wet while drying?
Me?
Go for it, cutie patootie.
Wait, was that not the answer?
No.
Oh. Then I don't
Demerit.
know. Oh.
You get 1 added.
This is a triangle agency.
You know what? That's a fair point. This is not Triangle Agency. By the way, if any of you want to play Triangle Agency, just let me know. I'm in April. I'm going to do home games of. All right, cool. Just message me. We'll set up some home games of Triangle Agency because I don't want the stress of having to stream me teaching everyone. So, yeah, just let me know. I love Triangle Agency. Me specifically and Roll D5 are both mentioned in the special thanks. And I say that because I'm so insanely proud of it. I really am. And I love Triangle Agency.
I'll
That's
triangle
it.
your agency.
I know Caleb and Sean aren't watching this, but I
Just
love
in case.
Triangle Agency. It's such a fun game. Anyway,
I have an answer for the riddle, but I didn't want to interrupt you.
No, answer.
Sorry.
Answer.
My tongue.
Your tongue. That is incorrect. Add
Oh.
one
Not with
No!
that
to your
attitude.
That
to
should
your,
be
to your
right.
mileage.
Really? Because the more the tongue is out of my mouth, the wetter it gets.
Oh,
And it
Honestly, I
dries
think the
me
drier
out.
it gets.
Yeah, because it's out of my mouth, but I'm getting it wet because I'm
You
using
know
my
what?
tongue. It's out of my mouth.
And
Yeah.
it dries
Add
me.
-2 to both of your mileages. And
Yeah.
I've got another question for you then. The correct answer was towel, but that's
Sure.
fine.
Should we do that thing with your tongue later?
We should. Let's invite Rev.
I have to go.
Rev, you better
Mhm.
come with us.
What has 4 legs in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and 3 in the evening?
A cock chair.
we're cars.
Man.
Cock chair. No. Yes, you. Tell me.
No, not me.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, man.
That's
you crawl
correct.
and then you walk and then you.
Oh.
You've answered 2 of my riddles. You've succeeded. Ah!
You want
And
to
the
make out?
Sphinx first makes out with you. If you want to make out the
Yes.
Sphinx, you're going to have to add 2 to your mileage.
That's fine. I just lost 2. Breaking
Yeah,
even.
no, that's fine. Go ahead. So in the background, you start making out with the Sphinx.
Okay, great. Now I've achieved my secret goal because I have smooched 3 people.
And
Consent.
there
Subtract 2
is
from your mileage.
toaster.
Oh my god, it keeps getting better.
You all race forward. I need you to roll 1 more race check.
Oh, I got a 1. I got my first one.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. Okay, oh shit, 3 of you. All 3 of you, go ahead and roll a d10. We'll start
Can
with
we all
On.
kiss first also?
Yes, you can all kiss
Awesome.
first.
Okay.
Yeah, kiss for luck.
Kisses.
With that kiss for luck, if you roll something bad for the items, I'll let you re-roll. So first we'll start with On. That's a 3. Go ahead and roll another.
I think that means we
roll-
kiss again.
I think so.
Mhm.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my
does that
god!
mean?
Yes, you all
we all
kiss
kiss again.
again. You all kiss again. On you all get to roll on the real item table.
Okay.
So roll a d8 On.
Okay. Cocked. Okay,
Cocked.
4.
4.
Cocked.
Gay Fieri's flame glasses.
Oh my god.
You feel
Nice.
a bright ray of homosexual love for food and dating burst through you. You can definitely woo somebody with this newfound confidence. Let me
I'm gonna
me-
real quick
like-
see. Yes.
yes.
Toaster's gonna send a voice memo to the group chat.
Okay.
I have some things with ice cream I want to try later.
What kind of things?
Can we react with like the little eye emoji to
Yes.
the message?
Yes,
That's
you
what I
can.
would like to do.
I heart
Yeah,
the
okay.
message only if we pick up more whipped cream because Henrietta used my stash.
I black heart that
Again?
message.
I know, right?
Of course, we
Hee.
can get more.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
we'll teach them a lesson later.
All right,
Oh.
80.
Good
What
thing I
did you
have.
roll?
Good thing I have bungee cords in the back.
The D8
D8.
got an 8.
8 with an 8. Spark plugs. -1 in avoiding being sabotaged the
Right.
next time. We can go ahead and say that's it's just a -1 to whatever roll you want. And then finally, BB3K, what did you roll in the D8?
I got a 7.
7. Fingernails that shine like justice, so shiny, so chrome, they can be used as car spikes too, or a -1 to an attack roll.
So I can
Um,
put these on.
You see, you make it to the end of this track. And finally, you make it to the last one. This is where everything happens. The liminal space that is the back rooms of an abandoned shopping mall. Left, right, 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 left, right, again, left. Every backroom hallway is empty, leading to nowhere, except the truth of the universe, which is all, everything, nothing, 42. You can see why this mall, with its staircases leading to nowhere and fake tropical plants, was abandoned. It brings no warmth, it sparks no joy. And there is an echoing chime that comes every 33 minutes that you cannot tell if it's only in your mind or part of this liminal space.
I also
That
come
leaves the
every
soft
33
pretzel place is
minutes.
still open, miraculously, and you come. My God, this is you come up against a back wall. You are face to face with this.
Been there.
Oh my
And they're
God.
done that.
Whew. Whew, I did this to myself.
Against
You are
the back
face to
wall? That's
face
impressive.
with the green-eyed monster. We have a quick flashback. Does anyone want to be in this flashback scene?
We all do.
You all do. You are on this flashback scene. And in this scene, it's not the beach, it's not the windmills. You're on a hike, you're on the top of the mountain.
Look, just because I'm a Subaru doesn't mean I like hikes.
You gotta get your blood, well, your oil pumping. I don't. Let's go.
A for effort.
Okay.
I thought you liked your mountain peaks traversed.
I like mine
Well,
and yours. Should we go behind the tree?
a 3-minute ad break is about to start. It has just started. So we will take a quick break. So everyone can catch up. We'll pause briefly, take a brief bio break. Sean, are you there, Sean? It's me. bottle of wine. We're back, lesbians. Now you're facing up against the green-eyed monsters. He goes, and its green eyes are bright and green as they stare directly into your souls. You feel it trying to grasp onto them to keep you from moving. But before you can finish this race, you've got to deal with this green-eyed monster as it swipes at you. I need all of you to make an avoidance check. If you roll above a 5, raise your hand. Oh goodness. Oh, so the 3 of you take 1 damage.
Can I
Ooh,
use my
Who am I closest to? The
I
people that took damage.
I also
right in the middle.
have
power deflection?
I have healing liquid, which regenerates 1 health, so I can just negate the damage.
Oh,
Question is, how is it administered? Is
Do you want me to describe it to you? Through the
yeah, no,
CD player.
yeah, describe it. Describe it to us.
Yeah,
You
hold on.
volunteered. Okay. Yeah.
Let's see. We have a. Oh, let me just double check what this is because I think I know what this card part is, but I have to be sure. Hi, Dio. Okay. So I'm going to describe the card part. So it is called a forge blow-off valve. And what it does is it dumps charge air into the atmosphere, creating a whoosh sound when the throttle is lifted. So basically, like coming.
Oh my god.
That's the healing liquid.
Make an oath.
finished.
I'm not. No, I can't.
I take
I
care
can't
of
say
myself.
this
Oh,
as
wait, wrong voice.
as
I
the
take care of myself.
go ahead and make your. I don't feel like I can. As the non of the group, no, go
You got
forward.
this.
Just keep describing this. Just how are you
I think I've described it as much as TOS will allow.
just if you were on mask, mask presenting people, I would say I would ask many different questions, but I don't want to describe your attack on the green-eyed monster.
You take and
Oh my gosh. Is anyone else doing anything?
watching in
Rebecca's
awe.
deflecting.
Just watching in awe. Okay.
Yep.
No, that does
I
even
would
more
like to
damage.
use my serrated chain against one of the green-eyed monster's eyes.
Awesome.
Ooh.
It looks at you real hard and you use this.
I wink right back as I do it. Hopefully,
It's surprised. No one's ever winked at it before.
I blow it a kiss too.
Ooh, a new way of defeat.
Mhm.
Now, what the damn hell is going on here?
A 2. You blind it as a shadowy eye patch covers its eye. He goes, "Mrrr."
I imagine as like the serrated chain whip goes back to her bumper, like a little bit of like the eye gets like on her lip and she licks it suggestively at the green-eyed monster.
Oh. It swipes at all of you again. All of you roll with advantage to avoid this bite. He goes, 3, 2. Oh. Okay, so it looks like it's just
Can
you,
I
80.
do anything to like?
I would like to give advantage to 80. Use a
Do it.
effort.
How do you role play this to me as 80
Okay.
you re-roll?
So it's very similar to what Henrietta did before with like the ass swing with the harpoon shot from the goblins, and it goes like in slow motion like an 80s action film, and she'll wink
Mhm.
again with the winged eyeliner at 80.
I do a little hair flip, like, oh. And I got
Oh.
4.
Okay, yeah, with the 4, you avoid the swipe. Now it's all of you again against the green-eyed monster as it has its eye patch, and he goes. So I really like these mouth movements I can
Mhm.
have that are accentuated by the lipstick. Like this is fun. I'm enjoying this. Because I have kind of a tiny mouth, and so this makes me feel better about that.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, you don't. You look
Oh, you
great.
don't- yeah, you don't think you have a
Again,
tiny mouth?
Kim Tanlin, your first time playing with me. What do you do as a group now as the green-eyed monster goes? And it
Who's
comes towards you.
nearest? Who's nearest Toaster?
Nearest to Toaster, Toaster is a 42. The nearest to you is BB3K.
I do. Baby, I can lift you in the air again if there's anything you can do.
I could use my big jukebox.
Use
Gotta
that
do that.
jukebox, baby. And it's gonna lift you up in the air and let her rip.
I'm a transforming lesbian car attacking you. Transforming lesbian car attacking you. Green Eye Monster. Green Eye Monster, you're dead. Bow, bow,
Oh,
boom,
I need to
boom,
sample that.
boom, boom. The Green Eye Monster takes, it's not dead, but it takes another heavy blows. You see parts of it start to fade away, like as if it were bleached, like the reishi, like it just starts to go away as it's losing some of its mass.
Oh, I feel like it has just like one more little verse to go, babies. So, how about this? Hmm. You see that what is that you have? The like spiked chain. What was that again, Henrietta? I cannot hear you.
My serrated chain whip.
Oh, yes, yes.
She just does sexy eyebrows the first time, thinking she's talking.
This is what I'm thinking. BB, I feel like you can launch us. 80. What would you like to do?
I'll be there to support you any way you need to. I have a rope if you need that.
Oh, great idea. This is what
Is
we're
there
gonna do. We're gonna tie one side to me, one side to you, and 80 is gonna help us like launch like a bola,
All right.
right?
Got it.
And then with Henrietta's like little chain whip, we're gonna get this baby down.
Let's go.
Describe all of this to me.
Describe all of this.
Yeah, describe all of these actions.
Awesome.
Keep going. Role
Rev
play this for me.
lowers like their speed to get in time for the rope to be tied around them and 80, and kind of like, God, what was that movie with Will Ferrell?
Okay, which one?
Talladega Nights. Talladega Nights,
Ooh, okay.
where they had to do the buddy system to like bump them
Oh.
forward. Like 80, BB is helping 80 and Rev kind of get launched like in a circle, so they're like a bola around to go around the goblin. I mean, no, green-eyed monster. I mean,
Yeah.
yes, kaiju.
Yes. Kaiju, yeah. Kaiju-eyed monster.
Kaiju-eyed
Kaiju number
monster, there we go.
69.
Got it. Number 69.
Side note, I wish Kaiju number 8 updated more regularly. All right. You lasso this monster. Is there anything special the rest of y'all do here in this moment? I will let
They
you
just wink
roleplay
at
anything
Henrietta.
you want
Yeah, they
as
just
you defeat
wink at
this.
Henrietta and Toaster, saying, "Hi, babies. You want to come over here?"
You can lasso me in bed later.
Oh my god. Well, describe how you finish off the green-eyed monster
Oh,
for
God.
now.
Mika.
With a lot of skill, listening to it.
Just keep
This
describing.
this green-eyed monster gets lassoed. You pull on this, and it suddenly shrinks like it's a Muppet, turns into this little felt monstrosity that's dragging behind you. And it goes,
Is my eyeliner real again?
"Meow." Yes, your car is real again. As it goes, "Meow," but it's captured. And I need each of you for one last time to roll for drive.
Jesus Christ. Oh, wait. I have the inspiration you gave me from the beginning because I was so overprepared.
Yes, because you were so
Did-
overprepared.
Didn't
Yes.
work.
It's fine. Take the lowest number.
It's the same number.
That's so sad.
Yep.
Yeah, add those numbers. Oh my god, on Toaster.
Wait,
Oh my god.
Look, coming last is not a bad idea. You help
It's
everyone else
not.
first.
It means you get the most amount of pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right. If y'all are done, as you make it to the end of the finish line and you continue on into space, you hear Penelope Titstop say, "Now, from last place to first, Toaster,
Yay!
BB3K, Henrietta Hurst, 80, and in first place, Rev.
Beep,
Thank y'all
beep.
for joining us. Until the next race, goodbye." And we'll have one final scene. Each of you gets a chance to do something. We'll start with a Toaster. Or if you all want to do a joint scene, that's great
Yeah,
too.
can we all
It
just
might-
make out?
Yes.
It might
Sure.
have to
Yeah.
be locked
So,
on
Rev-
Patreon.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it's
yes.
locked on Patreon, the next
Yeah.
scene.
Yeah,
Sean,
the
if you don't
full
have a
scene.
Patreon, now's the time. Go ahead. As the five of you join up as you're traveling through space towards your next destination as part of your 10,000 year contract, though you're only 5,000 years through.
Rev,
do
after
you say?
winning, they'll go straight into Henrietta's arms, and before they do, they will run to Toaster, pick them up, and then get picked up by Henrietta. So it's like,
Yeah.
there we go, and then we'll all smooch.
You all
Yeah.
I like this.
Henrietta holds out her other arm for BB.
We all just hold out our arms to the others.
There's more. Come here.
BB
Plenty of
goes,
hands
picks
to go
up,
around.
picks up 80, and then picks up everybody,
Oh.
Baby.
and then we all make out. Everyone's lifted.
Oh,
Hearing
wow.
the echo, oh yeah. Killed me.
Oh, yeah. And with that, the race has come to an end. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to Lesbian Cars from Space. We'll go ahead and go through everything real quick, say who you are, who you played, and plug anything you want. We'll start with you, Tanlin.
Oh my gosh, hey, I'm Tanlin. You can find me over at 5 Gems in a Trench Coat. I'm a GM and also an artist over there. Gremlin Frog Art, FROGGART is how that's spelt. That's my art account. Yeah, look at it. Enjoy it.
Okay.
That's a threat.
Are we popcorning?
Yeah, popcorn.
Okay, I'm gonna popcorn to Kim because she's right here.
Wow, thanks a lot. No, I'm just kidding. Hi, I'm Kim. I've been playing 80. You can find me over on 5 Gems in a Trench Coat with Tanlin. Shout out also, our last season, season 3, was GM'd by Tanlin. So if you liked Tanlin's vibes, you should totally listen to that. But yeah, you can find me on the internet, Dew on a Tree, DEW, like the drop. And yeah, this was so much fun. Thank you for having me. I'm so glad we could smooch.
Yeah. Popcorn.
Anytime.
I'll popcorn it over to Maz.
Hello, I'm Moz. Uh, this was amazing. I hope we get to do more, and I'm so glad that this was my first game with Tamlin, and like, wow, that's awesome. Granted, my first game with Kim was like wild chefs at a restaurant, so that was also awesome. So I like this energy, and I hope it continues. But I'm a voice actor. I also play games with my community. We're an awesome little corner of Twitch where we play awesome games together, and we're just really trying to hang out. So you can always find us at Mozzarella, and then all the homebrew worlds that we make over at my channel, we get to play in them over at Starcrawl RPG. Definitely drop a follow because we have like 3 games in April, which is wild, which is awesome. But that's all for me. Over to you, Jenna.
Hello, that is me. I am Jenna. Jenna Daggers, to be specific. You can actually find me by that exact name, but you could actually find me sooner this Sunday for Down the Forest Road at 3 p.m. Eastern, which also features another person in here. There's also, I believe, Guy Fieri's bisexuals later this week, and you might find a fun little
That would be
video with
1 week from now.
incredibly accurate facts about bisexuals and all of their special abilities.
Yeah, give us an
I don't know
example
who
right
made
now.
it, but I think they're like a complete visionary. So just let me know what you think about it. It'd be cool. And yeah, I'll pass it over to On.
Oh.
Yes, you.
You speak to me and I lose words.
Nice.
Yeah, but anyways, my name is On, also known as Anduin, and if that sounds familiar, it's because it is. It's based off the River Anduin from the Lord of the Rings, and it has indeed become my personality. But I am also director, producer over at Roll D5. That's ROLED5, where we specialize in playing indie TTRPGs because there's more out there than 5e, and we want to show you. And we've got some really great games coming up. I will just mention real quick. We have this month is Punk Month, so all of our games have been themed with punks of all kinds. And on the 31st, we have Gutter Punk. So keep an eye out to figure out what that's more about. And then just because for all of you special people here, April is called Mixed Signals Month.
Whoa.
So we've got some really interesting things coming down the pipeline for that. But yeah, so you can find me everywhere as Ondoin, and I'm also doing all sorts of stuff with World A5 because that's what we do.
Yeah. Hey, I've been Mika or Penelope Titstop. I've been your humble GM and
Our humble mechanic.
our humble mechanic, mechanic master, Mika. Anyway, for the next few days. So here's what's going on Help Action Needed for the next little bit. Tomorrow will be the first of 4 episodes of a Zelda series here on Help Action Needed, followed by Down the Witch's Road on Sundays, which I know Maz is part of. Jenna, you're part of too?
Correct.
Yes. The 2
And
of you are
the
part
art
of.
is done by someone else in this
Oh,
exact
the art?
game.
What? Tana,
Yes.
what? And then next Wednesday is
Alcina looks amazing.
next week is the 3rd episode of Gay Fears Bisexuals. I'd like to remind you, each episode is really independent. So if you wanted to say put any of the episodes up for the Crit Awards, you can. I mean, I'm just saying. Wow. But I as Mika will be on both of those. because I love to punish myself by doing TTRPG stuff always and forever. And you can also catch me on Friday over at Entropy Emporium with Weird Wilds War, where I play Lemon Sour, who is a warforged who is learning about things like friendship and gender identity. And you can also catch me over on, well, first, The Heart is a Dungeon Season 2, where I play La La Lemon on Once Happily Upon Ever. And then you can also catch me on Hench on RP Jesters, where I play Lucas Lemon of the E-Lemon 8s, who is a Nepo baby who's just trying to make it somewhere other than his family. Thank you once again for joining us, and have a very sexy transforming lesbian car evening. Okay, bye.